Hello everyone, this is Wendy Kessler, your Close to My Heart consultant, and today I want to give you some tips on organizing the Distress Oxide inks. First off, I keep them in the mini stamp organizer, and they fit very nicely in here. It's originally designed for these little stamps here, which are wonderful. They fit in there, but yep, I keep the stamps in there, or ink pads, and there's a little bit of debate online if you look on how to store them, and so I've decided that I am going to store them upright, but since they fit so perfectly in here, I'm going to put them in here, and then when I close it up and put it on my shelf, they're going to be, it stands up just fine like that, so that's how I will use it that way. And I wanted to show you, this is really what I want to show you, is so these little sponges are really nice, and they're fairly inexpensive, and I wanted one for each ink color. And some people put them on the bottom of these and Velcro them, which I think is a nice spot for it, but I don't like it being that messy. I think that's going to make a really big mess and get ink all over, and that's just not my thing. So what I figured out, I looked online, I tried to find other things. Baseball card sleeves was a fairly close thing to what I thought. Thought about trying to ask my husband if I could if he had an extra sheet I could try, and then I realized that we have these 2x2 flip flaps, and I was going to see if those work, and they work perfectly. So I'm really excited to show you this. Here is what I've done. Put them right on the back there. So let me show you how to do it first, and then I will give you some tips along the way. So these are designed for scrapbook pages to put extra pictures and embellishments in, and then you fold it over and attach it to the page protector. So when they fold over, they have the little opening right here. So this is where you want your sponge to be in, and then you want it to close up nice, and it doesn't fit any other way on here. Like, it fits perfectly on the bottom there if you go this way. So if you were to attach it that way, it would not fit right. So you're going to fold it over, and then you're just going to take the adhesive off, and I already have labels on mine, and I want them all a certain way, so I make sure that I know where the label is. And then I'm going to put it over as far to this side, flush against this side. And let me do that, and then I will show you why. So I put it flush against there, and then just adhere it down. And this holds very, very well. So the reason I did that is because if you put it along, I have another one here, if you put it right along the edge, when it opens up, this opening is going to be hard to get into. So you want it offset a little bit. So I put it there, open it up, and at first it's going to be hard to use, but that changes very, very quickly. So what you want to do is get your finger in there and squeeze the ends here to open it up, and then your sponge will go right in there. And I'm putting mine right on the very edge because I don't want to have to dig in there very far to get it. And then you just close it up, and it will pop up like that. That's totally fine, because when you have it in there, if you notice when I put them in here, they're just fine. So the first few times you'll have problems getting it in and out, but the tips are to squeeze the ends like that and lift this up if you need to, and then you can just take the little bit there to get it out. And I will show you how easy that is on one that I just did this like a couple hours ago, so I haven't used it very much. And if I open it up, see how easy that pops up right there? Just pops right open, and I can just take my fingers, and I don't even have to barely touch the messy part and get my fingers all dirty, because I don't like anything to get dirty. So there we go. So that's as easy as it is. You could, if you didn't like it flipping out like that, you could put a little Velcro right there on the underneath side to hold it. And then if you did that, these also, like, I tried it on this one. You can bend the corner and it would give you a little tab to pull up. So if you want to Velcro it down, if you want it to stay down, and then you can just fold over a corner and score press it down there. It'll stay pretty good for you. So that is what I had to show you. So the 2x2 memory protectors are what I used, and they fit great. So I hope that tip helps. I haven't used it a lot yet, but I think it's going to work well. The flip flaps, that adhesive, I have used them for other things. I use them to store my paper, and it works really, really well, and I don't have any problems with it. So, so I hope you enjoy these great inks. They are so much fun to play with. So you can get those on my, you can get this on my website, and you can get the organizer on my website, wendykessler.ctmh.com. So thanks.